Banded hip thrust is a great way to warm up the glute musculature prior to movements like squats, deadlifts, Romanian deadlifts, or loaded hip thrusts. So the objective is when you use the band, it forces you into a tiny bit more external rotation. And when you are forced into external rotation of the leg musculature, it activates the side glute musculature here. The thrusting movement, where you're pushing your hips up towards the sky, activates the main muscles of your glute. This external rotation will activate the main muscles of your glute as well. So in the combination of these two movements, you are activating a lot of your glute musculature. One of the main things that is important to try and consider is when you lower down to the ground, you don't just arch your lower back. You're trying to keep your pelvis to your shoulder in a neutral spine position. So we don't want to arch our lower back at the bottom here and then aggressively tuck under. There will be a small level of pelvic tuck and there will be a small level of lower back kind of arching as you get towards the ground. However, this shouldn't be the primary focus within this warm-up based movement. However, to counteract that exact point, if you are using this as a warm-up based exercise, the previous point stands. I feel that you want to try and maintain some kind of neutral spine position so that your brain is preparing a neutral spine movement whilst activating your glute musculature. However, if you're using this exercise to end a workout and you're using it just to burn out your muscles of your glutes, then you can encourage aggressively a tuck of the pelvis under. So you're trying to pull your top of your pelvis here towards your rib cage and you're trying to tuck your bum effectively flat whilst pushing out maximally with the band. If you focus on doing that and then at the bottom you're trying to relax your lower spine but keep this external rotation active, that can be a great way to completely burn out the musculature of your glutes at the end of a workout. So depending on what your purpose is behind doing this will dictate how you're going to perform it slightly.